Hi, this is Valerie of Give Me Lip and More. So how are y'all doing tonight? It is night here because sometimes I just can't find enough hours during the day. So if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're back on purpose, well, you already know you're my favorites. All right, so I have another dupe video, and I'm really excited because I think this one is a closer dupe than the one before. I am duping the Melt Smoke Sessions palette. Ooh. Except none of mine have leaves. Yeah, they're all leafless. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you. Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying not to blind you. So this is what the shades, all of them look like together. And I'll go through each one. So the original Melt palette has Gravity OG, and instead of that one, I'm using Chauffeur by ColourPop. Let me show you what that looks like. There you go. All right, the next one is Granddaddy by in the original palette, but I'm using Autumn Rose by Luxie. Look how pretty that is. The next one is called Black Widow in the original Melt palette, but I'm using Pack of Lions by Amy Hart Beauty. The next one is Sour Diesel, and I'm using Cappuccino by Luxie. Now my brown is a brown shade, and it is not as dark as the original. In the pan, it looks brown, but a lot of people say that when they used it, it was actually a great color. But I'm actually using a brown. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take those off. And now, so the next one is Space Queen. And instead of Space Queen, I'm using Cypress by Luxie. Then the next one is Mean Green, and I'm using Damned Damsel by Luxie. Those two shades look very similar, but I will say that the Mean Green one is a shimmer shade. It's hard to tell. I think it will show up a little bit better on the eye as a shimmer. And then the next shade is Sweet Tooth, but I'm using Sleep Forever by Luxie. And then the very last shade is called Blue Dream, and I'm using Parasol by Amy Hart Beauty, and this is a gorgeous. Sometimes my swatches aren't that's a gorgeous shade. All right, now there may be a little bit of differences, but overall I think the vibe has been duped and that I can get very similar looks with this palette, which is exciting because I already owned all of these single shadows, and the palette retails, I believe, for $48, and then if you buy, I think, less than $70, you have to pay shipping. I think people were saying that between the palette and shipping, they were paying like $55, and you know, $55 for 8 shades, if you can dupe it, is quite a bit of money. Again, I'm actually using a brown, and it's a lighter brown. It's not gray, but for me that works out better. So again, whenever you want to dupe the vibes of any of these palettes, if you really want a gray, you can put a gray in. I have gray shadows. But I like the brown and gold. I like the brown and green. I like that better in this case than a gray. So again, whenever I'm duping a palette, I want the vibe, but I also want what would work for me. So you know how you look at a palette and you're like, oh my gosh, this would be absolutely perfect if this gray was brown, or this green was blue, or this purple was pink, or it was a deeper purple, or a lighter purple, or whatever. That is the beauty of single shadows. You can make it exactly the way you want. And I love that. I just love that. And I purchased this palette, an empty magnetic palette, off of Amazon. I don't remember how much, but it was like maybe 10 bucks. And it holds 6x4, 24 single shadows of the standard size. And on the inside it says create your own galaxy beauty. And I just think that's, you know, awesome, because that is the beauty of duping anything. All right, well, let's get in, because I'm excited to see what I can come up with. I like the gold shades. They're really awesome, but I'm really fascinated by the blue-green shades. So yeah, let's go there. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have already primed my eyes because that just makes it easier. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go into that deep green, the darkest matte shade. And I'm going to start working that in. And I'm just going to take my time. So when you swatch it, it's hard to tell the difference, but if you look, you can tell it's a shimmer, and it's really pretty. I want to take a little bitty brush and I want that brown color on my lower lash line. Then I want to take that really icy blue color brush for this. All right, I am going to wet my brush and pack it on. Oh, I like that. All right, now there is 3 gold colors, and I'm trying to decide which so that orangey gold or coppery orangey gold, I'm going to put really light, a very bow. Trade out brushes because I don't like that brush. Some mascara and my eyebrows and choose a lip, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, this is the finished look. I really like it. I have a metallic coppery lip, and I cannot remember the brand. Let me see. It says 20 and it looks like glitter. Matte lips. This is not matte. And it's Vocalor. So I think this shade goes perfect with these puff puff pass eyes. Okay, here's something funny. We've been talking, about this smoke palette, and my grandson, he has asthma, and with the weather changes and everything, it's been acting up. So my youngest daughter just thought it was funny. Oh, Mom, you want me to give him a puff puff pass? And I was like, wait, what? It's his albuterol inhaler. Yeah, you gotta have a sense of humor, right? When your children are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, yeah, we don't even have anything like that in the house. Anyway, I am so glad that you joined me today. And if you've enjoyed this dupe video, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.